So as you saw, we were lucky enough to go to Praga Południe, to the Centrum Kultury for International Knitting in Public Day last weekend, and it was so much fun. We did a workshop, we learned some macrame, and the teacher was nice enough to speak some English so I can understand as well, rather than just my husband translating. I do have the best husband who is willing to come to these things with me, so I feel comfortable, and he's great. And we both had a really nice time, and we won a couple of things in the raffle that I wanted to share with you. I'm ever so grateful to the organisers of the event. It was really wonderful, and it was such a surprise to be able to win some really cool things. So I'm going to show you. First of all, I will, everything is in the one bag, so it's a bit higgledy-piggledy, but I will show you the first thing. This was the prize that I won. Let's see the best way to open this. I will put some close-ups in as well, but this is a really beautiful embroidery hoop with some crochet in it, and it says, the translation of this is just one more row. So this is lovely, and I need to figure out a way to put it up on the wall over my sewing machine, I think maybe, but it's really sweet. I think it's really cute, and it's such a nice surprise and a really nice gift to win in a raffle. And then I think I did get some other things, but both of our stuff was kind of jumbled together, but I definitely was the one that won that, and my husband is gracious enough to share his prize with me. So next we got some yarn from Bobigny. I do know this company. They're really cool. They make lots of these cords and other kinds of yarn as well, but I got this one is their 5mm cotton cord. So I could maybe try the macrame out that we were doing in this cord. I'm not really sure, but I am excited to try something with this. But they also gave us some knitting needles, also from Bobigny, for this I think for this yarn size. Let's just double check. Yeah, this would work for this. So that's really cool. So I have some needles already that I can use. I got some circular needles, which are 12mm, which circular needles are always useful. A couple of sets of 2.5mm straight knitting needles, which again, super useful. Some stoppers for the ends of knitting needles. These will be so great for my socks for traveling, because the metal DPNs, like, they're super slippy, so this is great. It's super useful. And the cutest stitch markers. I will put a close up just in case you can't see properly, but they're so sweet. It's a little paw, a little heart, and then a little pearl, and they're just really cute, and I don't think you can ever have too many stitch markers. And then also a couple of pairs of cable needles, which again are always useful, and I'm always hunting for them when I need them. So that was everything I won in the raffle. I did also buy some raffia yarn, and I am in the middle of crocheting myself a summer hat. I was going to film the start of it, but I just got too excited to try it out, and I already went ahead and started a little bit of it. So this obviously is the top of the hat, and I've done like the flat bit at the top, and then this kind of bit is the crown, and then you do the brim. So I am using the Cambodia Hat pattern. I can't remember the name of the designer, but I will put the link for that in the description box below if you want to go check it out. I am going to attempt, which might be a terrible idea, to change the pattern slightly and maybe do like a little bit of decorative stitches in the hat. Whatever that bit's called, I've just gone out of my brain. I just said it a second ago, but you know what I mean, in the like this bit of the hat. So I'll see how that goes. worst case scenario is I'll just rip it out and I'll just stick to the pattern. But I thought I might try. I just want to put like maybe like a little bit of decorative kind of mesh in it, like, you know, like a row, like at the kind of start and at the bottom before the brim. And then I thought if it works, then the bit of mesh that I have at the just before the brim, I could weave some ribbon through at some point maybe. So that could be fun if it works. If it doesn't work, we'll stick to the pattern and not overcomplicate things. But so far the raffia yarn isn't too difficult to use. I did rip it at the beginning when I did the magic loop, because I pulled it quite hard to, to close the gap, and I don't really have much to weave in here, but hopefully that won't close. I guess I could probably just glue it down if I can't weave it in. But this is very exciting. It's a whole new world of crochet. It's raffia yarn, and I think maybe I'd quite like to make myself a bag and definitely another hat if this one works out well. So that's everything I got at the raffle. I'm going to give you an update on a slightly sad update on my Moomin vest in a second, but later on today I am doing something very exciting. I'm going to go to an auction house with my sister-in-law to see a painting called Japonka. I'm going to butcher the name of the artist, so I'm just going to put that on the screen. And I'm really excited because so there's 3 of these paintings. There was 3 in the series, and this one that we're going to see has never been on display before. It's going up for auction, I think, sometime later on this week. So it's very exciting that we get to go and see it in person. And I don't think there'll be a chance to see it in person again, because it's probably going to get sold to a private collection. And then the other one is in the gallery in Krakow. So you can go and see that one. That one's in a public gallery. And then nobody knows where the third one is, probably in somebody's house somewhere. So it's such an amazing opportunity to go and see it in person. And I just thought it'd be really fun to take you along with me. So we're gonna go and do that together. I'm gonna put the footage in for that after this. So feel free to skip up the update of my knitting vest if you're not interested. I'm going to show you now, and then I think probably tomorrow I'm going to give you the update now. Oh, hang on, let me just get it. So I have decided to frog it. If you watched my last video, you saw that I was picking up the stitches to go along the shoulder on the right hand side, and it was puckering a little bit, and I did it a couple of times, and I put it down to the fact that I wasn't really feeling very well when I was doing it, so maybe I wasn't doing it correctly, but I was, and I think it's a lot to do with the fact that this is not the right yarn for the pattern. And it would have been okay, I think, if I had used the 3 balls together like the ladies suggested when I bought the yarn, but I really didn't like the feel of it. So I thought maybe I could make it work with just holding 2 balls of yarn together and knitting up a couple of sizes. But I think, unfortunately, I mean, maybe it could work, but I think I'm just giving myself a headache, and I might end up with a result that isn't quite what I wanted. So I have found another pattern. Of course, I've not got the pattern book anywhere near me, because that would be useful, but I will put a photo, not a photo, but a little shot of it in so you can see, and I'm going to make that pattern. And it is the right type of yarn for the pattern. It's 2 fingering weights held together, which is basically what this is, and I think it will work really nicely. And I knitted the gauge swatch up. The gauge swatch is pretty perfect, so I'm going to frog this, and then I'm going to cast on the new vest, which will be just as nice. And I think I will make the Moomin one, but I am going to make it in the right yarn for the pattern. I've done a bit of looking online, and I have found some suitable ones that match the gauge a lot better than what I was using, and I think that that is just a sensible decision that will avoid future heartache. So I'm a bit sad to frog it, but I did learn some things doing it, and you know, as long as you learn something along the way, then it's never a waste of time, is it? So, you know, it's all good in the end. So I am gonna leave you for now, and I will put in the footage of our adventure, and I will probably come back tomorrow, frog this and cast on the new one. So see you soon. So that's everything for me this week. I hope you enjoyed following along with everything happening. Obviously not much progress on the vest now that I've cast it on again, but I will check in with you again. It will probably be a good few weeks before that gets done, but I am excited to get on with it now that I am more confident that it's going to turn out okay for this new project. I'm hoping to finish my hat in the next video, fingers crossed, and I should have told you, because the most important thing is that Nessie is absolutely fine now. She is up to her usual shenanigans, and I spotted when I watched the other video back that she was cleaning her bum while I was talking to the camera, so thanks Nessie. But thank you so much for watching. If you've managed to stay to the end of this video, that is amazing, thank you, and I will hopefully be back very soon with some more lovely things to show you. So in the meantime, take care, and I will see you soon. Thanks so much, bye!